Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
I see people who look like me and were born probably in the same decade as me, watching all of these young people jump into the transfer portal and saying, it's ridiculous. You got to stop thinking about this like it's a normal college experience. It is not. You know what the priority is? Maximize your earning potential for every year of eligibility you have left. That's what this is about now. These are jobs.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
We touched on this earlier, the panel here, about what really has been the mainstay of the Grizzlies, and that's Jaren Jackson Jr. Trip has just been awesome.
He's posting guys up. He's stronger than he's ever been. He's physical, and he's scoring all type of ways.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from FedEx Forum and the Grind City Media Studios, it's the show about sneaker culture, trends, and fits. Come kick it with Lang, Adam, Jerry, and Sherman. Welcome to the Sneakfest Show.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Sneakfest Show. It's Tuesday. It means it's time for us to talk about sneakers and kicks and culture and all that stuff. I'm Lang Whitaker. Alongside, as always, Sherm, Adam, and Jerry. We are here to talk about stuff, and we got to start with my shoes today.
Oh, yes.
They finally came.
It's a great day.
It's a big day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day. It's a great day.
Crispy too.
And they came in.
You wore them like
I'm wearing
at
them.
the game.
I wore them at Saturday to the game.
Yeah, they came.
I'm wearing them every day now. Like, I mean,
Hell yeah, wear your kicks.
yeah.
Where your kicks?
These are gonna be my.
He's fresh
kicks.
out the box with them too.
Oh yeah.
Fresh out the box with them. Didn't waste no time.
Well, we couldn't like unbox them because we already unboxed a pair
That is
3
true.
months ago
That
when
is- that
they
is
came
true.
out. But
That's true.
it's
I'm
good to
just
finally.
happy you finally got
I
them.
know, right?
I am too. Yeah, I am too. And then we found out the Jaw scratches are coming out later this week.
Yeah.
We got a Jaw 3 release date. There's a bunch of stuff now where I go, all right, should have saved my money maybe.
You just paid your credit card.
I got to buy new golf clubs. Like there's a lot going on.
You don't got to.
No, I do. I was telling them,
We
yeah.
just had a conversation about that.
My
yeah.
son got too tall for his, and so he needs new clubs.
wow.
So I was like, well, why don't you take mine?
Right.
And I'll buy new ones.
It's a good
And I was
excuse to get a new
explaining to
set.
Sherm, like they're expensive. Like it's
Yeah, he was showing me. He was showing me on the
So
computer.
you're
I was
telling
like,
me when Hendrix gets old enough to drive, I gotta get a new car?
that's true.
Nah.
"Oh, you gonna get?"
And
you
then-
gonna-
and then Hudson
I
say,
mean,
"Well,
you
no
gonna get that
regardless."
anyway, right? Exactly. I'm trying to put that in there. Come on, Jerry. You gonna do that anyway? So hey,
You should be planning ahead now.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm already planning.
he's already planning it.
Yeah.
He's just talking it
2030.
out loud right now to
2030.
himself.
Yeah, by then, I could have a 911 by then. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably
Yes,
definitely
sir.
will. You probably have about a couple of them by then.
Yeah, I hope so. Please. I hope so.
Hold on. The link
Happy
you tweeted
Shoes
out.
Day, everybody.
All right.
Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Don't forget, Sneakfest, Sneaker Conventions,
When's it coming
July the 26th. It's the last Saturday of July.
Where is it?
The Agri Center.
It's about
Make sure
80
y'all
days
tap
away,
in with
something like
us.
that.
If you want to be a vendor or if you just want to buy tickets, go to sneakfest.org. You can sign up as a vendor and you can purchase your tickets, and they also be personally at the door as well too. So, and you never know who might show up. I mean, we always have special guests coming through there, so you never know who might
We've been
pop
on the
up.
road.
So
Tell
we-
them what we had last couple shows.
Jelly
So
Roll. We had Jelly Roll pop up at
NLE Chopper.
at Nashville. NLE Chopper played in the
Kill
game
Shine.
last year. Kill Shine, Hit Kid.
Yeah. Bunch of folks.
We had Frazier Boy, Lil White.
That was here.
Yeah, that was
at
here.
That show.
We had a couple of the players come through. Some of the older players.
We had Troy Daniels came through.
Yeah,
once,
Troy
right?
Daniels came through. Yeah, he came through. So
some
you
old Grizz flavor.
you never know who might come through. So July 26th, last Saturday of July. Pull up
All
on
ages
us.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I got those black cements off just Nike.com when they re-released the other day. But for a lot of us, we've spent a lot of time on sneakers. Sneakers app.
Yes.
The last, 10, 15 years? How long has it been around? 10 years?
Feels
Is
like
it 14? Is it 14 since they
11?
started?
I don't know.
Did they start to?
Been around for a long time.
Come on, research guy.
feels like
Yeah, feel like
Launch.
So we've all everybody
2015.
2015. So
Okay.
10 years.
10
this year.
years, yeah.
Wow.
So we've all had to deal with sneakers and like trying to be. Now it's got the bots, but like a lot of times you just can't get what you want.
Submission wasn't selected.
Yeah, it's like it's just been a mess. But Nike's changing that apparently. Right? I don't really know, but they put out a thing this week that there's a new. Let me click on the link.
There's a new way.
There's a new way.
A new way.
new link.
But it's still,
Link
I think it's still Sneakers Link now, or it's got a different name.
it's called Link Launch.
Leak lunch or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my head around this situation because they just tried it on the Navy 4s. That was the rollout for it. But a lot of people didn't know that's what they was doing. And then they finally released this statement of this is what's going to happen. I mean, my thing is that's still not guaranteed you a shoe.
No.
So
It
that's
doesn't guarantee a
from.
shoe, but it's eliminating the bots that people can just like
How,
open
though?
the app.
That's why I'm
because
yeah,
I guess
exactly.
now you have because you remember back then before sneakers existed, you just had to follow them on Twitter.
Nike store.
Right, that's
Nike
true.
store.
You just had to
that's
follow
Nike
Nike store on
yeah.
Twitter.
They
That's
send
how I
out
got
the-
my
they
Yeezys.
send out the link, and
they send out the
then-
link. You
yep.
click the link,
how I get
and
my
you got
fragrance.
to the website. You got to
Yeah,
buy
but
them.
bots
Correct.
ate them up.
Right.
Yeah, but now it's just like another step, I guess. Or now they just want you to go and get another thing. I
That's
guess,
all
you
it
know,
is.
just
Because
Different app.
another loophole, maybe.
Something
I don't
different to
know.
drive
Follow them
engagement.
also.
But
You
even
know how
with-
like on giveaways they say you gotta like this post, share this post, and follow the
Yeah.
people. That's
I'd
what they're
like-
doing to us right here.
I'd like them to go back to the old school way and put the link on, Twitter and just
make
have it a rat race.
you
But
search
now,
for
but now
search
the
for
bots
it.
are like smarter. The Chat GPT and
Exactly,
the AI,
yeah.
I bet the bots are even better than they used to be.
Yeah.
And I think that
Yeah.
goes back to this too, what you said, Lang. Every time we look up, they constantly, every just Nike, everybody's doing it. They're advancing over to the next thing to eliminate bots. But as they eliminate bots, the people who making bots, they are now upping their game up. So it's going to continue to evolve that way.
I just had this thought just now, and if you remember when sneakers first dropped,
Okay.
you would buy the sneaker,
Right.
you try to resell it, you can't resell it. There's already a shipping label that you could in the box that it came with, where you can return it back, get your refund. 3 or 4 years ago, they saw people were just buying shoes to resell them.
Right.
They eliminated that prepaid shipping label. You didn't have a receipt anymore in the thing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So now you had to go through the loopholes of trying to return it, this and that. This is probably their way of saying, we're tired of dealing with this mess. If you really want the shoes, you got to go through the loops to get the shoes.
I was just thinking, like, you know what? Like, while you guys were talking, I was like, what if they only came out in stores? You had to go to the store to buy sneakers.
Like it used to be.
Yeah, but then I was thinking, like, but we used to have phones, and like we're so used to being able to get anything
Yeah.
we want off of our hands.
Exactly. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't know if they can ever just go back to that.
Nah,
I think they're just trying to like separate it to where like if you really want to get the shoes, you got to go through these extra loops.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
You got to
mean?
follow the people.
I don't know if
that
Nike's
are
cost themselves
influencing.
money because I guess everything sells out. But like I know, like I've taken so many L's on sneakers out the last 10 years. Like,
yes.
and that's like
Heck
money
yeah.
I was willing to give this company that
Right,
they didn't
right.
want.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So
And
I had to go
maybe-
find another store to give it to or
or
something, or just don't
somebody
give it to
else.
them.
But
Oh,
now
yeah.
I think this is a way to like even out things because like I said, people are just buying things to resell it and then next
But you,
you know.
so you said even out, but with this right here, with this even things out, that's the question.
I think he'll even. I think it's a long term thing to where now Nike kind of got themselves in a hole where they were just producing all this stuff because they could sell out.
Yeah.
Correct, right,
And
yeah.
now you got all this stuff going to waste.
It's going to waste,
So
yeah,
now
'cause
they're
they
probably
see
going
it.
to use this for data as we're speaking. They're going to say how much do we actually need to produce? How much can we actually
Yeah.
sell? Let's use this to gauge a real market and see what the actual demand
Well, like Adam
is.
said, they really doing this for engagement. We just want you to click on all of this stuff here, so the algorithm's gonna be there for them, and But how does that work out for them on the dollar side? I guess they know, and we don't know.
A lot of stuff still sells out, right?
At the end of the day, if you want the shoe, you're gonna figure out how to
You're gonna figure out how to get it. You're gonna figure out how to get it. But here's the thing, so they say it sells out.
Yeah.
I think they only put so many
It's for
out.
restocks.
Yeah, they put so many out there for
it
so
sells
they
out,
restock.
but they only have 100 for sale.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't want our money bad enough to put out more. You know what I mean? Like, because I guess you're balancing how much money you can make versus how many people want it. You know, the demand, supply and demand at the end of the day. It's like those React X came out this week, and we were all talking about getting those, and like they were gone.
Now I think that's a real.
Soon as Adam clicked on them, his size were gone.
Those weren't on sneakers, right? That was just on Nike.
That was just on
That was just on Nike.
Yeah.
That was just on
I was
Nike.
on my desktop too, and it says pending, you're in line, and it doesn't even tell you lost. It just says sold out.
And that's the thing. I
Hey, at
think
least
they're
let me know
trying to
I
gauge.
lost, you know.
They're trying to gauge like how much do we need to produce, and they're just slowly trying with these type of releases. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
crazy.
okay.
I had a worse one. It wasn't sneakers, but the Atlanta Falcons did a collab with Outkast like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And somebody had tipped me off. They're like, it's going to drop at this time at this place. So I was on the website waiting, 8, 9 a.m., whatever. They drop. I ordered the hoodie from Fanatics.
Right.
I got it. They were like, great, all good. We charge you. It's coming this day. And like 3 days later, I got an email. Sorry.
Canceled.
Sorry.
What?
Really?
3 days later?
Or it might
fulfill
even
his
been like
order.
weeks.
Oh,
Wow.
It was much later.
Geez.
I
Yeah,
got an
because you didn't
email.
just want to follow. You didn't want to follow. You're just like, oh, everything went through. I'll just
I got
wait till
they
it gets
charged
here.
me for it.
Yeah,
They gave me a
yeah.
refund, but
still.
trash.
Because you looking forward to that. You was like,
That's
yes,
trash.
I got
actually,
me a
yeah,
piece.
like,
I'm good.
I was actually one of the first. I had to be one of the first people on
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
They
So,
waited 3
I hate
days
drops
to
like that.
refund. That's wild.
hate drops
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
that's
was rough.
wild. That's wild.
Anyway, but we did also this week get an update on Justin Bieber because we've heard about this Skylrk brand. We've seen
he's been
some
going
pictures,
hard
and
lately.
now we
Those are
got
fresh.
these.
I
I
ain't
actually
gonna lie.
mess with those. Those are nice.
Are those slippers?
They look like
That's what we try. But it has a bottom.
It has a sole,
sole.
right.
It has a sole on there. So
I feel like they'll be hot.
I'd wear them.
Yeah.
I'd wear them. They
I
do
would,
look,
I
they
would
do look-
rock these.
They do look very warm.
But I wonder because we see the side. I wonder if once we see the top side of it, is it like a skater like bulky
Right.
type shoe?
I want to know what the brand logo looks like.
Me too.
We haven't seen that yet.
Overall, though, I like the shape of the shoe. I can see the outfits.
very different.
Yeah, I can
put
see the
on.
outfits on this.
You know,
too.
because
Yeah,
to me, it's looking like a UGG, so it's kind of like a fashion forward
That's a
UGG.
good
I
right
see
there.
people wearing these with flare pants.
It does look
And
really
I
hot,
like
though.
how
Yeah.
I like how
That's the flare pants.
whatever
Yeah.
logo he has is not on there. It's kind
Right.
of like how when Kanye did
Hidden.
his Yeezy line, he came out and just kind of
There's a
design.
new phrase out there now that's like luxury is quiet. You know,
Yeah.
so
Luxury is
like,
quiet.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
I've not heard that phrase.
You haven't I
I mean, it
luxury is
sounds
quiet.
sounds
we don't
like
know
I mean,
something
you
prices.
to say. I
know,
don't know.
he's the luxury man, so you know he knows.
I'm broke, guys.
But you talking about a 911?
That's for, how old is Hendrix now? That's 10 years from now.
Yeah, true.
That's very
It's gonna be
obtainable
fast.
10 years from
It's
now.
gonna be fast
Yeah.
though. It's gonna be quick. I mess with these though. I like
Yeah.
these.
Yeah,
I want
they're
to see
cool.
some more colors too.
Yeah, I
mess
like
with
I want to
these.
see more pictures.
Yeah.
I mean,
On
that's
feet,
a shoe
too.
that would be really easy to do like 25 different colorways
Easy.
because it's
That
just
is true.
two
Easy.
blocks.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true. I just hope they don't go overboard with the colorways. Like
Yeah,
some
don't
brands will do.
saturate the market.
Yeah, don't saturate.
don't
the
saturate the
market.
market. Overall, these
I
look
bet
good.
that'd be
though.
hard to get.
I can see that too.
There's been a lot of we're in the playoffs. We were talking about that. Other new shoes we saw this week. Ja wore the Ja 3s in the game. We talked about it last week on the show. He broke them out for the game 1, and then he brought out the scratches for game 3.
Yes.
When they got back here to Memphis. These are coming out Thursday, I think.
Yep.
They came out this week. Yeah.
I'm definitely copping.
They look
these.
very cool.
Yeah, they're nice. I'm going.
And this is probably the colorway that Ja hinted to us at Media Day,
Media
too.
Day, yep.
Because Sherman was like, is there a,
Yeah.
a scratch colorway?
He was
And
like, stay tuned.
Yeah.
So I thought we would have saw him beforehand since we threw the throwback jersey. I thought he would have wore them through that first throwback game. But these are fire.
Yeah, these are
I
really
like 'em.
nice.
Yeah.
These are fire. I mess with these.
I'm not a big fan of the all white sole, but I like them.
I think I like that.
I like how it looks,
For
too.
on the
kinda-
court, yeah.
yeah.
On the court, they look good. But I wish I had like.
Then
a
I like
white
how the
sole.
scratch kind of goes in the midsole as well
Yeah.
too. So they kind of go down.
Yeah, that's
I mess with that. I mess with
Curry, Steph Curry's broke out the new Curry 7s this week. He's been wearing them in the series against Houston. They're inspired by like running shoes.
They look like.
I was looking at them. They kind of, the front of it kind of threw me off. It looked long for
The
some
back of
reason.
it looks like a long heel.
It does. It really
It comes
does.
up very high.
But it seemed like, I don't know, it might be me, but it seemed like all his models kind of favor each other a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like they didn't switch up.
They look a little bit like the first Ja2s that had the sheath over the midsole. Kind of has that look too.
I like his. Which model is this?
7.
I like the 6. The 6
Yeah,
model
the
was
6 is
good.
nice.
The Curry Series 7. It's called.
The 6 model was good. I like the 6 model.
This
too.
looks like 2 soles in one kind of.
This looks like an Under Armour shoe for
very
real. Like it's
interesting.
very.
Yeah.
This looks like an Under
Kind
Armour
of like
shoe.
a workout shoe.
Yep. You
Almost.
say it was inspired by a runner.
I think it's supposed to be. Well, Under Armour tried the runners. Remember that like 10
they
15
started.
years ago?
I had a pair of those.
Yeah.
I got them from Dick's Sporting Goods.
How you like them?
I mean, that was years.
I had a pair of the running shoes. They were fine. Like they're.
They're all right, yeah.
Did you run in them? Or you
I was a
just-
huge Under Armour fan because of Brandon Jennings.
Yeah.
He was like my
shifty.
favorite player growing
Yeah.
up. So he was signed to Under Armour. He was doing it. So that influence is real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely
So
Nah, that's true. That's true.
Jason Tatum took somebody on a tour of his sneaker closet. Was it Complex?
Yeah.
I think,
Complex.
of his sneaker closet and showed off all his Jordans, and there are a lot in there.
A whole lot. And that ain't even all of them. That just was some. Yeah, that was just some.
I like that the displays are very simple.
Yeah. It ain't over.
It's
It ain't no
very-
DJ Khaled.
Right.
Like,
Very
you have to
His,
be
he probably
overboard.
wears like
I was gonna say,
a
you can
large
tell he wears
size.
them.
No, but he probably wears like
Those are fire.
Yeah.
size 15,
Yeah.
16 or something. So
Yeah.
you can't put them in
can't.
those little boxes.
True.
I wear a 13 and mine don't really fit in those.
Really?
In
Yeah.
the drop down
Yeah.
boxes.
I'm not a fan of drop fronts either.
I bought a lot of them. Wish they worked out because I actually need them pretty much. But now, because they so expensive now, I'm like, yeah, I can't buy these no more. Like,
People getting them on Amazon now instead of Container Store.
and TikTok.
Container Store going out of
Oh,
business.
they are. They closing down.
Yeah.
And TikTok,
TikTok,
shop.
you're right.
Yeah, and TikTok shop.
Okay,
Do you
Mama
think
Seeks.
when Container Store goes out of business, they have to go get
Because of
boxes
the-
from somebody? to pack
They
up.
over, everything's high in that store.
Man, that store is expensive,
Man.
man. That store is expensive. But
That
I
store
miss
is very
his
expensive.
collection.
Germantown.
He got some stuff in there too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he got some.
When he showed them
14s.
the Mustang 14, the internet went crazy over
Ooh,
those.
they 14 lows too.
And someone said, like, are these going to be deuces one day? And he's like, no.
They
Right.
will be.
No, sir.
They will be.
They'll be crumbled
I would
down
like
there.
to see Deuce's closet. I bet his closet looks like his
I'm
dad.
sure.
I'm sure his closet like his dad
for
closet.
sure.
Yeah.
Somebody, Anthony Edwards has had an awesome playoff series so far against the Lakers here in round one. And so Adidas brought out the detectives. We've seen 100 commercials. They actually had Ice-T at the game.
That's dope.
And
This was
then
fresh.
brought out a photo booth where you could take pictures. They had a colorway for sale, a special colorway for sale.
that's
at the
cool.
game.
That's a nice rollout.
They made like a whole thing about it at
Yeah.
the game, which is a really cool idea.
Like
That's
that
pretty
whole
dope,
look.
right?
I like.
I
like
really
that.
hope Ant goes long in the playoffs just for Adidas' sake.
Because you hate the
know?
Lakers? Or
I mean, I'm a Lakers fan.
I know he a Lakers fan. That's why I
But
said that.
I think it'd be good for Ant and
Yeah.
Adidas.
Yeah.
You know, put them on a pedestal for
That was
we
the
need
colorway
we
they
need
did.
Adidas and Ant to do well.
Yeah.
So that Nike can get some ideas.
That's what I'm saying. Put some fuel on.
Okay,
Put more
put
fuel
the
on
fuel
Nike.
on there. Okay, all
I
right.
like the competition. You know?
Nike, you see what Adidas is doing for Ant-Man. We need to see that next season for
Right,
Ja.
at the
Like,
Forum.
we need to see that at the Forum for
Shoulda
Ja.
did
We've
that.
been saying that. We've saying that for the first one.
They shoulda did
They
it
should have
game
had a
3.
whole activation for
They did
Ja.
a good
Just
activation
at least
this
a
year.
backdrop or something.
They did a good. They did
They
a good
did, but the
activation
drop-
this year.
the
Not at the
dog.
Forum, but like
around town.
Well, they did have it at
They
the
did it
Forum,
right
the
here.
Forum
It
at
stopped. It ended right here.
Snowden,
They
Yeah.
had the
Cozy
big
Corner.
building
So yeah,
right
that,
Yeah, but that was more Foot Locker. They weren't really. That was
right.
more Foot Locker than Nike. Even though Nike was a part of, there was more Foot Locker and Century doing it though. So
Yeah, Nike had the
let's see
campus
Nike
shit.
do it.
Yeah.
Like how Adidas is doing this, everything. Let's see Nike.
Well,
do
Nike
this.
did give Anthony Edwards' teammate Rob Dillingham his own logo.
oh, this logo
Nah, this
is
one's
so
sick.
fresh.
Hey,
So the
this
GT
logo
3
is
player
fire.
edition. Rob
This is
Dillingham
dope
number
logo.
4.
This
He's,
logo is fire.
he's shifty.
Yeah.
His nickname's
Yeah.
Rob with the shift, so they made it like a car shift.
So hard.
That's hard. That's between him and Cunningham. I think them two logos right now are.
He's got his own logo and he's not even in the rotation.
right.
Yeah, right.
Got his own PE.
I didn't understand that one either. But
Pretty
hey,
cool, though.
maybe they know something we don't know.
I know,
I
right?
mean,
Hey, he's coming though. He's
yeah,
coming.
he is.
He's coming.
This is fine. I like this though. I like this.
And last thing from Nike, they didn't make the playoffs, but we were told Devin Booker finally has another shoe coming out. The Book 2 comes out a year from now.
Please go
That's
hard.
crazy.
Please put in some work on these.
You know what that means for the next year?
More
book ones that we don't.
That's the longest chapter.
That's a good one. Okay, I like your play on words. That's a good one.
This is the longest
I like your play on words, Eric.
This is like Genesis.
Right. Oh my gosh.
I don't even read it. I know that.
Man,
it's a long book.
Yeah, when I saw this news, I'm like, wait a minute, 20. It's not the beginning of the season. We talking about a whole. Like
Spring,
not NBA
yeah.
season, but whole spring.
That's All-Star
had
break
two
time.
shoes come out between now and then. Yeah.
Jeez, that's a long time.
You know what? It screams the mold for that shoe is expensive. We finna take advantage of it.
I wonder if the designer, Nike, and Book and all them. I wonder if they realized that the Book one didn't do as well as they thought it was.
Right,
so they
so
probably was like,
back to the drawing
let's just
board.
let's start off from scratch.
Maybe it did well. I don't know. I mean, nobody I know likes it.
No one I know likes
I'd
them
be
either.
interested to see the numbers.
But nobody
Yeah,
I know
I'm with
likes
you on
that
that.
New Balance shoe either. And you guys say that's popular.
Everybody likes that shoe, Lane,
To each
except
his
you.
own, to each
A
his
friend of
own.
mine had the other night showed up with a pair of the Book one, the Moab ones that just
Okay,
came out,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he said they were great.
Yeah.
He loved them.
Comfort wise?
Yeah.
Was he wearing them like lifestyle?
He was wearing them like to a basketball court, Jim. He was like, these are great.
I mean, we see people playing them, but it's not like.
Yeah, I think we've seen other NBA players wear them too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope they come hard.
All right. Well, we'll see if the Book 2s ever come out. Now we unbox a shoe, and I can't unbox these cements because they're already unboxed, and I've been wearing them. But I think Sherm has something to unbox today.
Yeah, I thought I'd have some fun today. I saw somebody do this review. I was like, this actually is a cool idea. So we actually just talked about this not too long ago with the, shout out to Miles too, man. Shout out to Miles. Like,
Yes, sir.
this bag
What's up,
coming
Miles?
in handy, Miles.
Fire.
He in the chat too. Shout out to Miles. Appreciate
I
that
got the
bag.
Miles shirt on.
But
Let's go.
I ordered these. I know we've been talking about it for a while, and I have yet to put them on. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a nice little fun comparison.
better
So
come on,
what I
stop stealing
have
from me.
here
He's just
is
gonna piss
the
me off now.
Rejuvenator.
Rejuvenate.
And I brought in the foam runners. So I just wanted to play on.
Genius.
Let's just kind of play on this a little
Let's
bit
do it.
of. Let's get some ideas of, all right, which one y'all think is better looking, comfort-wise and all that. Again, I haven't tried these on yet, so I don't know the comfort of these. I've heard a lot of people say that this Rejuvenate is actually a comfortable shoe. But just kind of looking at it, me personally, the design-wise, I like the foam runner.
Oh, most
Yeah, I like the
definitely.
foam runner design-wise.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I like that. Comfort-wise, again, I hadn't tried this on. I know after a while of wearing this Yeezy foam runner, your feet will be hurt.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean, after
You'll get
that look back,
blisters.
that look
Yeah.
back end back here.
Yeah, you gotta have some thick socks
Yeah,
on.
exactly. And sometimes them thick socks, they'll start.
That's the reason,
They'll start
yeah.
kind of getting thick a little bit too.
Shoot.
The weight of them kind of about the same.
Okay.
I mean, again, I know Drew, shout out to Drew Hill, he said he ordered a pair. He said he loves it. He been trying to get another one. Everybody I seen in the reviews, they say they like the comfort-wise of the Rejuvenator over the foam runner, but they like the look of the foam runner over the Rejuvenator. So I just decided to bring both of those in.
The
It's kind of
Rejuvenate looks like it looks a little more like solid.
Padding.
You know what I mean? Like especially around the ankle, like and on the forefoot, it looks like it would be more.
Supportive.
Well, not even that. Like it just would be a
talking
tighter
about around
fit.
this part right here?
The front part, like it
right
looks
here?
like
I
yeah,
got you.
like
Yeah.
compared to the foam runner,
Yeah.
like
You know, Joe LaPuma made a good point. He said these don't have enough technology in them to look like this.
Yeah.
Like they look like they're just got a little bit more technology in them.
Yeah, because even if you look at
Very
the sole, like look at the Nike sole versus Adidas sole, like it's that pins out a difference as well too. Even just the design look of the Rejuvenator with the whole rigid lines and all this stuff there. So
There's actual rubber on the Rejuvenate.
Yeah.
So like
but also the foam runner now is how many years old? Like
3 or 4 years old now.
at
Probably
least
more
it's
than
maybe
about that,
more.
yeah, probably even more. Yeah, probably even more.
Yeah, the Rejuvenate is an actual like shoe.
Yeah.
There's rubber on the bottom.
Yeah,
it's
foam
not
runner
just
came out
straight
in
up
2020.
foam.
No, it ain't foam. No,
Yeah.
it's an actual sole. Yeah, it's a rubber sole on the bottom.
It
sole.
definitely feels more supportive.
So when are you supposed to wear it? Like
They call
after
it a
sports?
recovery
It's
shoe,
supposed to be a recovery shoe, right?
but
You wear it when you're lounging.
So me personally,
I've seen people wear them casually.
when I wear my foam runners, I'm only wearing my foam runners when I am going through the airport or like we go on cruises or to the beach. That's when I take my foam runner because I don't take no tennis shoe. That's like my tennis shoe. So even on the cruise boat, like when we do excursions, I can just wear that shoe instead of wearing slides. I can wear that shoe and do everything. I can go
You know
mud in.
what?
I can get in the water with that shoe. I can walk on sand. I can do all of that. So
Sandra hates them. She thinks that it's a group think thing.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Y'all only like them because they're Nike.
I can see that.
and this colorway is this is Ora Wood.
What are those? What are they reselling for?
Probably like $120.
Because they're what, 70 like on retail?
$69.95.
$70. I think $70 retail.
Yeah. So a lot of people just are comparing these to straight up Crocs, but they're actually should be compared to the other.
That color,
Croc
that color is going for like 88.
Because Crocs like
not too bad.
This also has an insole swoosh, but it's not silver. Like the outsole is one silver. Crocs like it doesn't have a rubber sole. Like the whole shoe is made of whatever it is. Yeah.
But there is a Croc model with.
I have the Crocs that have a sole. Yeah, but it's not even the whole shoe. It's just like on the edges. You know, like yeah.
And they come in whole sizes too. So this is a size.
Go ahead and try them on, Sharon, so you can tell people how they run.
Prices ain't too bad.
I want
a little bit above.
I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna do a.
I want a pair of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a on feet review of these and post it up on our.
What's resale?
The only pair that's reselling high is that Vote pair.
It's that Vote. That joint is fire.
Now they're going for like 190, 200. Everything else is like $20 over retail.
$70 shoe going for. Remember the foam runners.
Remember that these were going for like $200-300.
Exactly. Yeah. The red ones. The red ones was up there. The black ones.
Would you wear the color? Rejuvenate without socks?
No.
I would, because I wear my foam runners without socks.
No, without socks?
I wore them without socks.
I can't do foam.
I can't do it.
Socks.
I got my foam runners on right now. I got socks.
Blister City.
Can't do it.
So there you go.
I
learned the hard way.
The colorways are kind of similar to each other a little bit too.
Yeah,
for sure. A little bit.
Nike knows what they're doing.
The silhouette's pretty similar to
it. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Even from the front, the holes and everything. So
I like how aggressive the foam runner looks compared to the Rejuvenate, but I think overall the better shoe is probably the Rejuvenate.
I like that they put a silver.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I like the silver swoosh.
Which they're smart. They probably, they probably had a few of these at Nike's headquarters. You know what I mean?
You know they did. You already know they did.
And deconstructing them to make them better.
You know they did. So yeah, I'm gonna do a on feet try on both of them.
They weigh about the same. Like yeah.
This one's a little bit lighter. It feels like.
Yeah, it really is. Even though with that sole on there, it's still like so. There you go. So shout out to anybody that has a pair of the Rejuvenators, man. There you go.
All right.
I'm gonna give me a couple of them.
We'll see. We'll see who's gonna be the first one to wear them here.
You say who?
He said we'll see
who's
the first one to wear them here.
Who's gonna be the first one to wear them in here?
Right.
I'm gonna wear them next. I have them on there. I put them on next week. I'm gonna do a whole
style them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole
shirt style.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do too. Exactly.
A whole outfit.
A whole outfit with them.
Slides.
All right. That gets us through the A block today. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about what is now and what is next. You're watching the Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media.
The slides.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
I need cameras to capture every waking moment between Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston on the same team. The pregame prayers will be generational.
Because that's preacher and a deacon. That's what we're talking about here. That prayer's going to be 40 minutes. We're going to miss the anthem.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Debo traded from San Francisco to the Commanders for a 5th round pick. There's no other sport where you would get a player of his ilk for a 5th round pick.
Over under total yards for Debo. If they set it at 1,000, you think he hits that over?
Total yards?
Total yards from scrimmage, total yards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
We touched on this earlier, the panel here, about what really has been the mainstay of the Grizzlies, and that's Jaren Jackson Jr. Trip has just been awesome.
He's posting guys up. He's stronger than he's ever been. He's physical, and he's scoring all type of ways.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Sneakfest show. Lane Whitaker along with Sherm, Adam, and Jerry. And it's time for us to talk about what is now and what is next.
Oh, yeah.
And we are going to start with the Jordan 11 low bread.
So,
out now.
Like we said, they sold out on Nike. Yeah, they sold out on Nike.
A couple websites had them marked down.
A couple sites they have them marked down, and then out of nowhere, I think yesterday, I think it was Sunday. It was like, oh, here's a restock. I'm like, what you mean a restock? They didn't,
everything is
like, yeah. So
yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
sure they'll restock again.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
190.
Sneakers will throw random access.
Yeah, somebody had them on sale for like $169
Yeah, I saw that
or something
on
like
Twitter,
that.
yeah.
I like the like 2 days after they released. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's a thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up, yeah. It's great
I
shit.
mess with it.
Thumbs up for me.
I mess with it.
I love braids.
The Salomon XT Whisper.
That's what I'm talking about. Different brands.
What y'all think about
But I'm
this?
going down. I never saw them, but I like.
He set it up.
I like different brands, but these are trash.
I thought you was about to go with it.
I think Salomon's a skiing company.
Yep.
I did not know that. I've always seen their sneakers. I did not know they
when
was
I've
a
gone skiing, the boots, like those giant boots, they're always
They
Salomon.
do outdoorsy stuff.
Oh my God, this angle
That's
makes
why
me
all their
jealous.
shoes kind of look like outdoorsy type of shoes. Okay.
Yeah, they're outdoorsy.
I'm
I
not
go
mad at
middle.
these.
I'm gonna go middle.
They're only 140.
I actually don't hate this colorway.
No, it's really nice. It's actually
I can
good.
see how people style them. How they
Yeah,
freaking.
Solomon's got a good reputation.
Yeah,
It
they
looks
really
like
do.
they'd be like good
They
for
do.
rain or like snow because it has that rubber
That
thing toe
kiwi,
box.
that kiwi color is throwing me off, man. I'm sorry.
And they're not that. Are they $140? Like
Yeah,
that's
not bad.
cheaper than
Not bad.
like most.
I can
outdoor
see a
shoes.
fit being thrown off with these.
Adam saying that.
He was out.
We
The
got different
Adidas
styles.
Gazelle Indoor Lucky Green is out now.
I like
Okay.
these. These are nice.
I like the pattern.
Yeah,
I
these are
like-
real nice.
They're okay.
That's dope.
They're woven type of.
It looks
pattern,
like you can kind of see through them.
Right,
like,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You can see the sock
Is
in
this
there.
women's?
It's unisex. I
Okay.
I think it's unisex.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
they're
it's
see
unisex.
through though.
120 ain't
I
bad.
think it's just a pattern on the leather.
Yeah, that's like that netting, like that netted material kind of
Yeah.
like.
No, I feel like it's suede, and then there's like little prints on the suede.
They're unisex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
These are
up.
fire. Good
yeah,
price.
I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
120.
these.
Should have dropped these
I
for
got
St.
thumbs up.
Patrick's Day.
They
for
should
sure.
have. That would have been a good look if they did that. Yeah, I'm going up on these. I like
Everybody's up.
gazelles too.
Yeah.
Shade
Looks
really-
like the
really green.
the toes a little different too, like the stitching around the front. Like usually it's
selling it, too.
they doesn't
They
have that.
really
on
are. Yeah, they don't have a lot of sizes left on Adidas. Well, they have some.
This style shoe has been pretty popular lately.
Yeah.
Trendy.
Yeah.
there. It's sort of the Bad Bunny.
It's a good looking shoe.
True.
Speaking of popular, Kyrie Irving's Anta Hella. Is that what we said?
Is
Hela.
it hella or hella?
Good question. That's
This
a
is
real-
the
Good retail price.
These are like $80, right?
120.
120. Okay.
The other ones
The
are
roots.
80.
Yeah, you think about the other
He's
ones.
got two different lifestyle joints.
You don't have to tie these, do you? Do they slip on?
That's what I've been trying to.
I feel like there's laces under there, but who knows?
That's what I've been
There's
trying to
laces
figure out. I
under
don't know. Like I don't know. I know me and Devin were talking about these. He was like he wanted to grab a pair because I got Mike.
want
He
the
has a
black
pair.
pair.
So yeah,
nice.
I like the brown. So the brown ones.
Yeah, these look cool.
I think they sold out and they restocked or something because I think Sneaker Politics has them.
It'd be crazy if you could untie each of the bows, like, and it's just a mess of
Just a lot
Foot
of
Locker,
shoestrings.
Foot Locker has them.
Right.
Foot Locker has
Foot
a
Locker.
bunch.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I meant. For my bad.
They have white, black, and brown
Yeah.
colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, these aren't rad. I like them.
I mess
I'm
with
gonna
them.
go
I
with
like
And
these.
is the toe box kind of like
I'm
his
going
logo?
down.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
toe box.
it
That's
is
his
his
logo.
logo.
That's his
See,
logo.
that makes
yeah,
me
that's
even
his, that's
better
his
right
logo.
there.
Yeah, I mess with these. I
Fire.
like these.
Yeah.
They're like
You don't like them? You don't like them? Why not? I mean, the
like
colors.
I don't mind the colors. It's
I don't
just
like
like
the
too
laces.
much crap.
They're like
Yeah.
the Vans.
the
They're
laces,
like
yeah,
Vans.
like Vans.
There's too many shoes that look like Muppets. This is a shoe that looks like a
It
Muppet.
definitely looks like a character. You're right.
Yeah, those Justin Bieber ones kind of look like a Muppet too.
Yeah.
And so do these.
It's got that material. I see it. I see it.
I don't want to wear a Muppet on my foot. New Balance 1906 with Concepts. The utility pack is available now.
These are fresh. I really like these. I
don't
think
like-
that whole
I don't like the color blocking.
that whole is 3M. That whole whitish kind of look is 3M. These actually are fresh. So there's 3 different colorways of these too. It's just one of them.
I think they look good as a mesh shoe, and they don't look meshy in this colorway. So I'm gonna go down on them.
These are
They look
160.
very simple.
Yeah, I mess with these. I like these though. I definitely do like.
Throw Kith on them. I'm out.
This is something.
I knew you. Why I knew you was gonna say that? Why I knew you was gonna say that?
Kith.
The Kith man. The Kith man.
We also got the what we go on these? Everybody's
I'm going up.
I'm going mid.
I'm going up.
I go mid.
I'm mid.
On these. I mess
All
with
right.
This is a good walk in
The
the
Jordan
storm
1 OG Low Rookie of the Year. It's out now.
Up.
140. Yeah, thumbs up.
Grab
Those
me
look great.
I have me a pair at the house.
Such a good color
Shout
block.
out, shout, out,
Go middle.
shout out to the employee store.
Good
man.
color blocking.
I would also assume that the more you wear those, the more that brown kind of like ages and looks good. You know,
I think I would like
yeah.
that. It's kind of like how wearing the Vans and you kind of beat them up a little bit. I mean, not Vans, but the Converses.
Or
You
like
beat the
a
Converse up.
basketball or a football gets older, you know, and like kind of gets a
yeah.
patina.
No, I mess with these. Yeah, I got to pull these out.
Everybody's thumbs up on that one. 140.
Yeah. Middle. For sure.
Now let's look at what is next. Stuff coming out, and some of this stuff comes out today, like this one, the women's Nike Air Max Craze Black and Bright Citrus. Out today, 170.
So they are marketed as Nike is
Adam
marketed.
looks stunned.
It's
I'm
in the two
like-
colorways. It's a orangey looking colorway too.
I'm trying to imagine.
So
my foot,
Nike
man.
has marketed this as a women's running shoe.
their
Don't
heel
know
gonna
They
who
should have just made it
or
slip.
how.
Why not make it slip in?
Like if
I
they
think
just
it's,
made
trying to
a,
figure that one
sort
out.
of like a Hirachi. Like it looks like
Make
that
it like
back
a
part.
clog.
Yeah, it does.
they should have just made it like the
does.
Make it like a
Sunders.
clog, like a clog posit.
Yeah, I'm
Take
The
off the back
Sunders
part.
would have looked
The
good.
Sunders would look
Yeah,
good,
like if it
yeah.
was like an actual shoe, this would have
I
been
give
really
it to 'em.
cool.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
hating
was
on it.
very
It
lost.
kind of
on
looks like
this
it's on
shoe.
fire.
Yeah, these are, it
Part in the
does.
front, like looks like that sheath on top's like holding it back.
I bet they're mad comfy too.
Yeah.
They probably.
I don't know. Air Max.
They
ain't
gotta-
that-
they gotta-
ain't that
I have a
much.
hard time believing that's a performance shoe though.
And they got an orange.
Right,
they got
right.
an
That's what
orange
got
one.
me. Performance.
Bright orange,
Look like
yeah.
you might hurt yourself right
Nah,
now.
this colorway is better.
Yeah, it's way better. It's way
I'll have to
better.
see it with an outfit on.
170.
Tennessee fans, I love
I'm gonna go middle.
Tennessee fans
Yeah,
will love the
I go
orange.
middle too.
I'm going down.
I'm
I
going
like how
down.
innovative
Yeah,
they
I'm going
look.
down.
I mean, but you want to talk about Nike needing to be innovative.
That's true.
And,
Yeah.
and
That's
tech
true.
forward. Like this seems like something
I
different.
mean, throw it against the wall, see if it sticks.
Well, maybe.
It might.
I've caught a lot of yawns looking at this sneaker, so I don't know, man. Middle.
All right, let's look at another Nike. Another women's Nike shoe, the Air Superfly, metallic silver and
These
cyber.
are like Merrells.
These are only $100.
Yeah, these are good.
Like soccer
So these the first time I seen these were I think Jordan Childs was wearing them during the Olympics. I think she had
They
them
look
on
like
like a
bowling
recovery. It's
shoes.
kind of like a recovery shoe or a walkout shoe type of thing. So I ain't mad at
They
them.
kind of look like the Shocks.
See, this is what I'm mad
running
about.
shoes.
Clearly, these are selling out, but Nike's making these.
Come
on.
Hey, I mean that's true. I mean,
Trying to drive up the price.
Scrap
I go
it.
middle.
They're
They look like they
wasting
might
the
be comfortable.
manpower.
they
at
do
the
look like they
factory.
might be
They're
comfortable.
paying some
It also
money.
looks like you can't lace them up. Like the laces are sewn in there, and
Stuck,
it just
right.
like
Just kind of slip in.
slide
They
in.
really look like those shoes from the 2000s that
Because
the
they look
women
really,
used to
they
wear.
look really thin too. Like
Yeah.
they look really
They look
thin.
trash.
Hey, I'm going middle.
Yeah,
middle.
Yeah, I'm going
Down,
middle.
big down.
You go bowling in these.
Right.
That is probably a good bowling shoe for sure. It would be a good bowling shoe.
How about Rick Owens and Converse, the Turbo PN? I don't know how you say
Jerry,
it.
I know you like these.
Looks like a Rick Owens.
I'm not. This is not my.
Jerry, I know you like these, Jerry.
I'm not the demographic.
The funny
for
thing,
these.
if we look at the size shoe of that, they kind of similar looks like the Justin Bieber we were just looking at a little
Yeah.
bit.
They kind of look like LV trainers,
That's
shape
true.
wise.
Well, you know, Rick is always
Puffy and
That's his
poofy.
yeah, that's his special when it come down
Or
to
the like
Converse.
those DC skate shoes that used to be
Yeah.
real popular.
Yeah, Tommy's
Yeah.
real
Osiris,
crazy,
Yeah.
DCs.
These
For
not
$200.
bad, though.
$200.
200
shoes.
ain't
Not
bad.
bad. Not
For a
bad.
Rick Owens shoe, that's not bad.
That's
See,
typical. That's
the
typical.
black.
Yeah,
There's a certain demo for these. It's
I like
just
the
not me.
logo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the logo is fire.
I'm gonna
That
go up. because they look.
I'm going up too.
Yeah, I'll go up too. We all like them.
And give it a while. They'll be on sale.
Okay.
They'll be on sale.
The Nike Air 180 light khaki psychic blue.
Ooh, I like these. These are nice.
These are out tomorrow.
Yeah,
$150.
I'm a big fan of the
I like
model.
these.
I like
It's
the
not bad.
one. I like 180 model.
I saw a pair of the navy, the royal and gold 180s at Ross the other day. I almost bought them, but they weren't my size.
How much were they?
Like 60
Probably,
bucks.
yeah, so they probably were.
Wow.
So for $60, these won't be bad.
At Ross?
So,
Yeah.
Ross.
Those are like UNC shoes, you know.
I've been to Ross in a while.
Yeah, I like
That's
this
a good call.
colorway. These are
That's
good.
We're gonna see Bill Belichick and his girlfriend wearing some of these.
Man, they the talk of the town right now too.
Or Rashad McCants.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
not.
or Ray Felton.
Rashard don't need to say nothing about UNC right now because he's in hot water right now. He need to stay as far away from UNC as he can.
I was listening to the episode like, is he I know he wild, but
Yeah.
I didn't know he was like this.
I'm messing with him.
I like this colorway though. Shout out to
we all like
these.
these.
Yeah, shout out to
$150.
these.
Yeah, it's typical for those.
We talked last week at WrestleMania. Travis Scott wore these out there, the Jordan Jumpman Jack Bright Cactus, and they are out tomorrow for $200.
So he released them on his website last Thursday or Friday or something.
Yeah,
And
a lot
then
of people
hit on them. A lot of people
which
hit.
is why the resale ain't crap.
Nah, and then now Sneaker's gonna have them tomorrow, and then like everybody has them on raffle. Sneaker Politics,
That's
Kid,
good. Pump 'em out.
Future, everybody has them on there.
I feel like these will look better as a low. This is
Instead
more
of
like
the
a mid.
mid,
It kind of looks like a Book One
Yeah,
silhouette.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If these were a low top, I bet these would do better.
I don't like the lime green on there. Is throwing me off.
I don't either.
I like the sail
I don't
khaki
mind it.
colorway
Yeah, I
on
don't
there.
mind it.
I don't like it at
Maybe
all.
another color. Luke, you better make sure you get them. I text Luke. He texted me 2 days later, man. I just sent your text. I'm like, you late now? Wait, Luke, I sent you a text. They coming tomorrow,
With
so
the
make
right
sure you
fit.
tap in on those.
With the right fit, that'd be good.
The right fit, maybe. The right fit.
How about the Cortez Nike Air Max 95 Honey Blacks?
Did y'all see that video I sent y'all of the release of these?
Oh,
yeah.
How crazy it was out there for these.
Like, they don't play about that Cortez.
Man, they love that.
Is that
They
how you
love
pronounce
it.
it?
Yeah,
Cortez.
I don't ever. Didn't me personally, because Joe LaPuma, he said this is his favorite Air Max 95. I don't see the hype around them.
I don't like all black shoes like that. So
And everything they do is all black.
Yeah.
Everything they do is all
I don't
black.
like them either.
I don't
But
like 'em.
now the release he did for these was actually cool. So he actually created a classroom, and you had to come and sit down in the classroom chair to buy. I thought that was pretty cool of how he created that. So,
These are $190.
I'm gonna go mid just for
Oh,
like
no.
being different.
yeah, for the
Yeah.
this
No
aesthetic stuff.
But the look of the shoe,
It
I'm
look
not
like
a
a
fan.
utility shoe.
it looks like a utility shoe for sure. For sure.
We talked about the Jaw 2s. The Jaw Breaker is out Wednesday. Thursday.
Thirsty.
$140.
These are clean.
It's a clean.
Yeah.
It's a clean. There was the first shoe he wore. What, the first game of the season?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was the first game of the season he had. This the color we had on. Because I was trying to figure out what was the significance behind it.
I think these
Diego
would be
was like
marked
the
down.
jawbreaker. Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah,
I
because
think I'll wait
the
on
3
these.
is not too far along.
I would wait on these.
The Kobe 9 Protro Mambasita is also out on Thursday for
Hey, G, what you think about
$180.
these? Well, not these, but the Kobe joints when they come up.
Yeah, all right.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Promise.
They're coming.
Unless we broke the
They're
thing
coming.
again.
Now, I know, while we're waiting on it, I know we mentioned before that, beforehand, when Kobe passed away and Nike decided to stop wearing, we was like, we need more Kobe's. Now we're seeing a lot of them. Should we tell Vanessa to time out on them? Because it's like she's pumping those Kobe's
Well, they
out.
did that whole, just kind of plain ones, like the blue, the red, like the...
Right,
the
yeah.
team bank color.
The team, and those,
Yeah.
those didn't sell good at all. Like,
No.
those did not sell.
Well, I think the thing is, like, people try to capitalize off of it and try to make a profit.
There we go.
But they're not,
Yeah,
like, they're not really, I mean, besides, like, the Kobe's, we know those will do good. I think the LA Dodgers joints, those flew out because we knew everybody in LA bought those up.
Well, it's front runner.
I like
I
that
think
shit.
Yeah.
I think these will be good because like people still need shoes to play basketball in. So
Yeah,
like
and-
AAU season's coming up.
It looks
you
like it
know what I
says
mean?
GG
So-
on the back.
Oh yeah,
his
it
daughter?
does
Yeah.
say
It
that.
does.
I like that they're doing different Kobe's and not just sticking with the 6, you know?
I like the color,
Doing
the way
eights,
the,
the nines.
yeah. I think that's what it is.
Mix
It's
it
the
up.
same silhouettes
Yeah.
keep rotating, 8 and 9, 8 and
Too many
9,
sixes.
keep rotating.
Six.
So yeah,
Kobe
Sixes.
6, yeah.
I'm not mad at
These are
these,
cool.
though.
I'm not going after them.
I'll go
but
middle.
Yeah, I'm going middle.
I'm going to go up just because I'm a diehard Kobe fan, but I'm not copying.
Not copy.
That soul is kind of crazy.
I think I like that.
I don't like it.
Do you still have your IDs? Nike ID,
Yeah,
Kobe 9s?
Yeah,
They look kind of like
Mama
this.
Day. They are, yeah.
Mama Day joints.
Yep, they do have the
kind of
the
gold.
kind of marble soulish.
All right, who's Thursday morning going for the Ja2 scratch?
Oh yeah,
my son's got me trying to get him a pair. He's on a school
I'm
trip.
definitely going.
Yes, you know Baker's gonna let you know he telling you.
What time do these drop? Do we know?
Probably 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 our time?
Probably
Yep,
9
9 a.m.
Central,
Central Time. Yep. Definitely going for these.
Yeah.
I hope they.
I think they'll be.
I don't think they're on sneakers. They're just on Nike.
Yeah, they're just on Nike.
Yeah,
they should be
on
okay.
Nike app.
You should be okay.
They might just be prepared though. They might be
Is that
in
suede?
our store, so I'll let y'all know.
right.
I'm not saying it out loud, but I'll let y'all know.
Is that suede behind the swoosh?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes it even better.
Yeah,
All right, those are 120. All right, thumbs up from all of us, right?
for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
The Nike Air Max CB 94 OG also drops on Thursday.
Man, what you think about
170
that? Bring
bucks.
back memories.
Retro and back.
You know, Nate Robinson used to play in those when he played on the Knicks,
Yep.
and it was before they had retroed them. And he was telling us like he would have to go on eBay and just buy whatever he could find because
They were hard.
they were hard to find. Yeah,
So they're bringing both colors back. They're bringing this one and the New York Knicks colorway
Yeah.
out. as
I actually
well,
like
both of them.
these.
I like these.
I like those
these.
too.
Yeah.
I never wore them because they look so huge and
Yeah.
like heavy.
They
but,
do.
Yeah,
They do.
They look
Yeah.
like a street ball shoe or something.
Yeah.
I like these.
They
You
like
know,
what a
back
big
back.
I think
in
it's
that-
good
that's
for the
back in that
90s
day.
is back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Real
that's
thumbs
nice.
up.
It's
These
right
are
on time.
170.
Good price.
Sound about right. Price is kind of. I think at one point they were like 130.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of other shoes that are retro, and there's almost too many coming out now because this is the first pair that I
many.
really remember wanting when I was a kid.
Really.
The Air Trainer SC Auburn. These are the Bo Jackson cross trainers.
oh
Yep.
yeah,
Sure is.
And these are 135. Not crazy.
They kind of went up on the price on those too. I
Little
think
bit.
they were like 110 at one point.
Yeah.
So,
maybe. Yeah.
This is like I think that was Bo's first. Like there's the Bo Nose commercials. You remember? Like
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
what these
These
were
are
from.
cool.
I mess with them. I mean, I've never been a fan
Actually,
of this model.
I knew a
myself.
guy who worked at a store, and I gave him some money to to get the discount.
Yeah.
And then I never got the shoes.
You never got to
He pocketed it. Oh man. You'll never get that. Wow.
Dang, lad,
These are cool.
You pay for that man lunch.
I know.
Right.
For a couple of
then,
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
I
a
like the
couple of
mids.
I
days.
paid for it summer.
Man.
Yeah, for a couple of days.
I'm going mid.
I'm gonna go mid.
I'm gonna go up.
I'm going mid.
Shout out Bo Jackson.
Going mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Bo. Bo knows.
Yeah.
WNBA season's right around the corner. Angel Reese as our first Reebok collection coming out. These are the Shacknosis
I like these.
I like
Angel
this
Reese
color.
colorway.
It is colorways. This is a nice colorway.
This is
wonder if she's
150.
gonna play in them.
150 for these.
I doubt it.
It's not her team
she was
colors,
not.
but
She won't play in these.
Yeah.
No, she won't
I'm not
play
a
in
fan
these.
of
she
these.
played in that other model.
She gonna play in that other model that she.
The low top.
Yeah, that
joints.
low top. Yeah, she gonna play in that model.
It's so funny how like in
I
the
think these will sell out,
in
though.
the 90s and 2000s, all the basketball sneakers were high tops, and then now
Yeah.
everything's
Exactly.
mid and low.
Yeah, had the stigma of breaking your ankle
Yeah.
or twisting your ankle.
Kobe changed it.
He
Kobe
did.
did
He
change.
did,
He,
he did.
was the
Yeah.
first low. He showed the first low.
Yeah, these are cool.
I mess with these.
I like
I mess with them. I
gonna
like
go
them.
down.
I think they'll sell out.
I like them. I think the women, like the girls and stuff who follow Angel Reese like that, I think they'll eat these up. So.
You know who else changed it? Not just Steve Nash. When he won the 2 MVPs, he wore low
Yeah.
tops
Oh,
back then.
Because the
Sure
BB
did.
the BB ones were low top.
Yeah,
I
sure
forgot
did.
about
I ain't
him.
think about
Shout out
that.
Steve Nash.
Well, there's another Angel Reese too. This is the one you guys are talking about, the Reebok Premier Road Plus. These
no,
must
not this
these
one.
must be these
That's
are
like
Angel
a runner.
Reese, but these must be an off-court shoe, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a
I
runner
think these
type
would
of
do
thing.
well.
Yeah, I
These
think
look
these
cool.
are
These are 110. They don't even 110. They don't really look like Reeboks.
They really don't. They really don't.
No, they
like these
don't.
actually
They
are
look
good.
like-
They're like
Yeah, these are
Asics
good.
or something.
Yeah, they do like.
I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking, but
I think these will sell out before the Shacknosis.
Yeah,
I think these will sell out
if
for
we
sure.
had to choose one to sell out first, these would
Yeah,
sell
for sure.
Think
for
so?
Sure. Yeah.
If one were to.
Oh, because this is a bigger audience.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a big audience for
yeah,
that. Yeah.
If one
These
were
are the
to
women
sell.
wearing the A-Lo and Lululemon type of
Facts.
sets, and
Yeah.
then they throw
Facts.
those on.
Nah,
'Cause like
hooping.
Jerry said, the mesh,
go-
the
I'll
mesh
go
runner.
Yeah,
I'm going
I
up.
go mid.
mid.
They didn't do the Angel Reese bricks. All right, let's keep going. The Air Jordan 5 Low Peanut Butter and Jelly. This is a grade school shoe.
These look cool.
I'm not.
They don't
messing
really
with
look too much like the jelly to me,
They-
or
they-
the peanut butter
At all.
Yeah,
I guess the soul.
The soul is
Yeah.
the
So,
jelly.
the soul, I guess.
I'm not a fan of Five Lows.
I mean, these are $140.
That's high. That's high.
Down.
That's
So
high.
that's an
We're going
adult.
down.
That's an adult shoe. It's a
price.
grade school. Yeah.
Like that looks like a size 2.
Yeah, I'm not.
Come
messing
on
with
now.
it. These are definitely
all the way
6.
down.
I'm not.
All right,
messing with it.
everybody's down.
Back to school shoes.
Hey, guess what? There's a new colorway of the Book Ones. The 1992 All-Stars.
Oh, these are cool.
I
though.
mess with these.
I like these.
I mess
So
with
that must be the year the All-Star game was in
Phoenix?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio.
Salute to
Oh,
Penny.
okay.
but-
No, what? No. I'm sorry. Not San Antonio. The Phoenix. When All-Star, that first, whenever, when
Yeah, 'cause
Penny.
they had the
when,
cactus
it
on
was the
that
Penny, when
Yeah.
Penny played in the All-Star game or whatever that year was. Yeah, that's the play on that. On
I
that
like
shoe.
these.
I mess
These
with
look
those.
cool.
These are $150 out Friday.
I'll wait
I
till
mess
they
with
go on
these.
sale.
Yeah, I mess with these.
I might actually buy these.
Somebody, you guys gonna actually buy a pair? Okay.
Maybe. If $60, I'll buy them.
60.
You might find those at the outlet store.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's always it's already something down there now.
Ain't no
anyway,
Mike.
so,
Ain't
yeah.
no Mike.
$60 and I will buy them.
Ain't no Mike.
What about the Air Foamposite 1 Psychic Blue from Nike? These are out Friday.
I'm straight.
Catch them on sale.
$230.
Shoe Palace, they'll be on sale in about 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
They'll be about 180.
About 1 week.
They'll be about 180.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more Foamposites we need.
I only need one pair, and the Royals is
That's the
all I
thing.
need.
You only need like one pair of Foamposites.
Really, literally, the boots.
That's it. Like that's all I use for is for when we get snow anyway.
I got 3 pairs now. Like I don't.
The material
That's
change
all,
and
yeah.
I don't know what to do with
I
them.
got the Carper, the Royals.
And the
I got the
Memphis
red
Tiger
ones.
joints?
I don't have those.
Me
And I
and
got the
Adam can't for
eggplants. Them the only 4 that I have.
We camped for those because they're supposed to be Memphis exclusive.
Oh, and they wasn't.
We
yeah.
camped out in a bad part of town, too.
What about the women's Air Jordan 4 Forget Me Not? These are out Saturday, $215.
I think the streets gonna love these.
It's my first time seeing
So
these.
they
Streets are gonna love these.
Well, they already been on the.
I'm finna
The
say,
Memphis specials already
this
been.
is
they,
a Memphis
Yeah, this
special.
already been out there. They've been out there for like a month.
But
we've been bringing
They
stuff
look like
in
a
there.
grade school shoe.
these
Like
are better
that.
than the
like,
ones
yeah,
that just
like,
dropped. Like the
This gonna be a
seafoam
good
ones.
selling shoe.
This gonna be. Yeah,
This
I think
gonna
I
sell
wish, yeah.
sell good.
I think it will
Good
sell.
color blocking.
Yeah, I like it. Then it has a fly. It has a flower or a bumble. I mean, a flower or a bee or
Oh, it
something on the
comes
front
with
of
it?
it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they don't
remember
have it on
seeing
this one,
that.
but yeah, it comes on the front of it.
These are dope.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
I think they should release these around Easter time. Though I think
Yeah.
they would have definitely been good. So not mad at them.
Last one, the CSEF Nike Dunk Low, which is also out Saturday.
My dunk guys over there. What y'all think?
Fine.
Fine.
Like
Cheers.
bootleg staple dunk.
I'd probably go down actually. Like I don't.
I'm straight.
So the school.
I've seen it before.
I'm good.
I don't know what CSEF is.
I'm going to tell you. That's why I was about to tell you. So it's a. I actually had it up. It went away. So
Texas sale flea market.
it's a.
Right.
It's a actual. It's a skate. It's a skate school.
CSEM.
Oh.
It's a skate school. I forgot. It didn't close down. Don't worry
They're
about
okay.
it.
Going down.
Yeah, don't worry about
I'm going down. All right, that gets us through what's now and what's next. We have some kicks in the wild to get through, and then we've got yet another edition of Keep It or Kick It. But first we got to do some sneaky links, some shoes we found that can give you a bargain. And with the Ja 2s coming out, all those Ja 2s are coming out for like the new ones are all 120, whatever. I found a pair of the Ja 2s for $73
See,
on Nike.com.
just gotta be patient.
Yeah, just be patient.
It's the yellow with the orange swoosh, or the gold. I mean, kind of green yellow with the orange swoosh.
Nice.
I think they got a few. I don't
That's
know.
a
some-
good
There's a
deal.
lot of
Yeah,
colors
there's a lot
too.
of colorways.
Yeah.
There's a lot of colorways. That's for
They actually have
right,
size
so-
13 in there. So that's what I found.
$73. That's good.
Yeah.
Sherm, you have some Nike Air Peg.
Yeah, the Nike Air Peg 2K5, the lemon drop. They on sale on any clothing site for $107. So I think they retail for $160, $170.
I like
So,
that model.
Yeah, that's a good model, and it's a good colorway too. So
Yeah, that is very good color.
pop those if y'all want to. They'll be in the link below.
Nice.
All these are going to pop up in the chat any minute now. Adam, which ones you got?
I had the Air Jordan 3 Retro Metallic Silver. These just dropped about 2 weeks ago for $200, and they're $150 on Shoe Palace. So
Already.
we called it. We
Shoe
called
Pals
it.
and DTLR, they don't play.
Man,
they
they
if
market
they ain't
everything
selling,
now.
they
Right.
they
Push
get
it
they
out,
get it
push
out
it
of there.
out.
Like
Yeah,
they
we
get
don't-
it out of
yeah.
there. So
What you got, Jerry?
I have a pair of New Balance 1906 Rs in like a
Nice.
white and teal colorway. They're unisex for $89.97.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, from Nordstrom Rack.
You always on Nordstrom Rack.
Oh, they got some deals, bro.
This
Do they?
actually this is a good color.
Yeah.
Nordstrom
This is a
Rack.
good color. Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. All right, well, that gets us through your sneaky links. If you need a discount, you need some new kicks for the summer, go check those out. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to look at some kicks in the wild, and then we're going to get into Keep It or Kick It. You're watching the Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals takes it straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Marcus Thornton could get buckets.
Don't do that.
You don't say? He had a lot of 30 balls in the NBA.
On who?
We better not see Marcus Thornton crosses over Tony Allen.
Yeah,
don't let us find that. Don't let us.
You forgot we got the internet, bro.
You said you might have done that. Hey, you always forget the internet exists.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Debo traded from San Francisco to the Commanders for a 5th round pick. There's no other sport where you would get a player of his ilk for a 5th round pick.
Over under total yards for Debo. If they set it at 1,000, you think he hits that over?
Total yards?
Total yards from scrimmage, total yards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
In honor of George Foreman, decided to do a pick six on 6 greatest heavyweight boxers of all time.
Number 4, my guy, Mike Tyson. There is no greater feat that I've had. Like if I had my Mount Rushmore of things that I've accomplished in my life, the very first time I beat Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Welcome back to the Sneakfest show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lane Whitaker alongside Adam and Jerry and Sherm, and we are going to get into some kicks in the wild. Now, guys, I thought because the NFL draft was last week,
right?
Thought we'd see a lot of different like cool shoes, sneakers, guys. No,
they didn't.
No, I spent a lot of time looking through there trying to find like
NFL players
sneakers.
are different than NBA players.
At least the guys who showed up for the draft.
Yeah,
because a lot of them were
showed
home.
up. Yeah, one that showed up.
But the one guy who did kind of step out there and take a chance was Ashton Genty, who went to the Raiders, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
And he wore a pair of Swarovski Crocs.
Those are fresh.
I'm not mad at
them. I'm not mad at those either.
I'm not either.
They
actually look kind of cool.
I'm not mad at it. I'm sure a lot of people are like, what the hell?
Yeah, sounds like you guys are finally seeing the light.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look how many crystals there are.
I would like to know the price tag on these.
Exactly.
Like for them actually designing those. Like, but I'm not, when I saw these, I was like, I'm not mad at these. I mess with them.
I saw an interview with him where he was like, you don't have to wear uncomfortable shoes. You can have comfortable shoes that look cool too.
Exactly. Think about it, they there, depending on where you're getting drafted at, you're there for quite a while.
That's
then,
true.
The way they had to set them in Green Bay, they had to walk 2 miles before they got to the stage. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally. Crazy.
I mess with them.
Some of the other guys who wore like shoes I could find, Malachi Starks, who went to the Ravens from UGA, wore a pair of Louboutin shoes. And then Cam Ward, new Tennessee Titans quarterback, wore some Alexander McQueen just white sneakers.
That's actually a comfortable shoe. Like I have the white one, the white and gold one. That shoe is actually
I wouldn't
comfortable.
know.
I tried them on before.
He was clean.
Yeah, he was clean. It was clean. Shout out to Cam, man. Welcome to Tennessee, Cam.
Yeah, you got a Titans fan here.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a big one. There's a big one back there.
My man Bennett.
Oh,
exactly.
I forgot.
We represent. We represent.
Hey.
We represent. Tighten up.
I'm happy for y'all.
Tighten up. Hold on, not yet. Let's wait. See
Hey,
what happens.
I'm a fan.
We happy for the draft, but let's slow it down.
I heard the same thing about Will Levis 2 years ago.
That is true. I was one of those guys too.
Was supposed to be good too.
I was one of those guys.
Although Cam Ward was actually good in college.
That is true too.
Some of the other guys. Right.
That is true too. So yeah,
very good.
Yeah. Good point, Lane.
All right. Well, now it's time to keep it or kick it.
Let's go.
And we're gonna go through, look at these outfits. Shout out our friends at League Fits.
Shout out
We're
League
posting all
Fits.
this stuff. These are all playoff guys now because I think there might be one non-playoff guy who's in the mix here. But we can get into these.
Who we working with?
There you go, Jordan Clarkson.
Not Jordan Clarkson. I'm gonna go not Jordan.
Why did Joey call it like he on? Well, he's actually for the recorder
And
a
that's a-
video.
He's on this on set for Bling Bling.
That's Norman Powell.
right.
Norman Powell on the right.
Hot Boy
going
2
Norman
is
Powell.
going on right now, so
I'm
he
going
probably went to the
Clarkson.
concert.
I'm going Clarkson.
Who was the other person?
Norman Powell
I'm
from the
going
Clippers.
Norman. I don't like neither one of them.
I don't
but
either.
I'm going Norman. Yeah, I'm
I
going
don't
Norman.
either.
I
Just
don't
'cause
like
of
neither
that.
one of them, but if I had to pick one, I'd say Norman.
So Norman Powell.
I mean,
Yeah.
neither one of these are good.
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills.
I'm gonna
That's
go
a good
Swaggy
fit.
Patty.
I'm going Norman.
I'm going
still.
Patty.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
good
Patty
fit.
it is.
Who is it? Patty?
Patty.
Patty.
Yeah. Neither one of
Swaggy
these are
Patty.
good. Both of these are horrible. Okay.
It's your boy.
Holloway?
Halliburton.
I mean, Halliburton. I said Holloway.
What the
What the
Halliburton?
Halliburton? I'm going Patty.
Patty.
That's a good one.
That's
Hey, y'all's on today over there. All three of y'all
going
in y'all
Patty.
bag today.
I'm
Patty?
going Patty.
Patty it is. I'm cool with Patty.
All right.
I'm
Patty
cool
Mills
with Patty.
staying alive.
Patty.
That's
Oh,
bad.
what is wrong with these
What's wrong
folks?
with that?
He
What,
sucks.
you don't like
Camo
that outfit?
Capri.
Horrible. When I saw that too, I'm like, what is
Camo
he?
Capri.
Camo Capri.
And a camo vest.
Those
And
ain't
a
short.
camo vest.
Those ain't
And he's
short.
got the-
I was okay with the camo vest. The shorts threw me off though.
Man.
He's got the gray SGAs on.
You know he's gonna wear those
If he just
crazy
had
because
some-
like he
some
did.
denim flare
Not
on,
just because of what he
fine.
did. He barely even did anything to us.
Did y'all
in this
see?
Yeah, he did. He didn't
series.
do it.
It's
Yeah.
not a good outfit.
You guys are hating on Shay right here.
Oh,
The outfit, for sure.
Patty,
this is
this.
awful.
Patty it
For
is.
sure.
I'll mess with this. I like
This is KCP from the Magic.
Give me KCP.
Man, this brand is like.
I was just
blowing
about to
up.
say,
Yeah, I said
Satoshi
that.
has taken off.
Somebody was wearing it last week too.
Jaren
Yeah,
was
Jaren
wearing it.
had it
Jaren
on.
was
Jaren
wearing
had
it.
it.
But somebody else too. Like
The brand's
Yeah,
been around
somebody
for a
outside
while.
of the grid.
Somebody
The brand's
outside,
been
too.
around for a while.
going.
You can catch them on Census site.
Right, because we were.
Essence.
I mean, no, Census.
It's Essence.
Is Essence?
S.
Is it like a double shirt?
Oh, see, I will see. Thank
Is
you.
it like a
Jared.
double shirt?
Essence.
I don't know. He might just wore a white T-shirt. under it.
Patty.
I'm going.
Patty.
Oh man.
I'm
I'm going KCP.
KCP.
Yeah, I'm going KCP.
KCP. KCP stays alive.
Tripping.
That's a clean fit.
Man,
I like that. I like the half sleeve. I
That's
like the half sleeve.
That's what
Franz
I hate.
Wagner.
Okay, same
also from the
area.
Magic.
Teammates.
I'm going Franz.
I'm going KCP.
This is a very.
KCP.
You're the deciding vote,
This
Adam.
is not a good matchup.
It is.
I'm
KCP.
going Franz.
That's why I said it was some.
Okay. Franz Wagner.
I'm going Franz. La Franz.
Is it
Hey, look, Dylan Brooks.
DB.
I'm gonna go Dylan.
I'm going Dylan.
Yeah, I'm going
Is
Dylan.
that
That's
a person?
I think it's a Prada jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he likes Prada.
He loves
Oh,
Prada.
Dylan's
he
very
loves
designer.
Prada.
You can see the logo, yeah.
He loves Prada. DB.
DB
All
got
right,
it.
Dylan.
DB it is. DB. I like the
Okay.
light
Okay.
shade.
SGA gets
Mud.
in
This
the
is better.
shade.
This is way
Hell
better.
yeah.
But I'm still going Dylan.
No, I'm
This
going.
is right outside the Western, right
I'm
here.
going Shay. That
Yeah.
is.
It is.
Wow, I'm going Shay.
I'm
No.
going
Yeah.
Was it the Western?
That's the Western.
That
Gotta
was,
be.
that was last week.
Western.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I didn't know they stayed at the West. I thought they always stayed at the
I thought they stayed at the
Hyatt,
right.
the Centric.
On front.
Some
They
do.
either
They all
way.
stay in different ones.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
gonna
I'm rocking
go
with
Shay.
Shay.
Yeah, I'm going
This
DB.
is like a python
Yeah, I'm going
jacket.
Shay. I was
So
going
2 for Shay.
Yeah,
All right, Shay
yeah.
wins.
Shay wins.
Like, got
Shay.
goggles on.
Shay,
Shay, with Shay.
Hey, what is
Shay.
up with these?
Ben
these-
Simmons?
these
This is
shades
not
are
a bad
crazy.
outfit.
That's Ben Simmons?
I think so.
It
Who
looks
was
like
it?
Norman
Oh,
Powell.
Norman
That
Powell.
looks like
my fault.
Norman. It looked like Norman Powell.
What are those shoes?
Those look like the native boots. You
Yeah.
remember
Native boots.
I'm going with
going
Norman.
with Shay.
I'm going with Norman.
going Shay.
I like that. That's a good outfit. Y'all going
Shay.
Shay?
I'm going
Shay it is. Isaiah Hartenstein.
Ooh, wrong shoes. He should have had on some different. He should have had on the Deion.
Deion Sanders is my favorite player of all time.
Right.
That's a terrible outfit.
This is terrible. I'm with you on that one.
This
man.
feels like cosplay.
He should have had the Dion's or just some Tim's.
He should have just had on Deion's. Period.
rolling
Like,
in his
you
grave
can't. You
looking
gonna
at
wear the
this
throwback
outfit.
jersey and not wear it. You gonna wear some all white
the shorts, like I mean, his skin's the same color as the jersey.
and the
Literally.
socks.
You said it.
And the
not
socks
I
and the
said it.
shoes.
Literally.
You
It's
said
a
it.
bad. It's
I'm
just
going
a bad.
Shay
Shay.
by
it is.
far.
You might as well give it to Shay.
Hey, Jaron Jackson.
That's that
Satoshi
same
Satoshi
brand.
same brand.
Yeah,
Yeah, same
Capital
brand.
One. Satoshi shot Capital One.
I'm going Shay. I'm sorry.
Somebody did have that on too.
Yeah, a
That
couple
this
weeks back.
Capital One looking jersey on.
I think
Shay.
Jalen Williams.
I'm going Jaren. I like this outfit.
going Shay.
Jalen Williams will wear something like
Shay.
Shay it
Shay
is.
it is.
Shay it is.
James Harden.
I like the little bit.
Shay.
Is that an
I'm
LV
going
jacket?
James. That is. Looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm going
a
James.
Louis jacket.
I'm going Shay.
I'm going James.
I'm going
That's a
Shay.
tough fit.
Both of these are bad to me.
Shay it is.
Shay it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shay
Both of these days are bad.
There's Ben Simmons.
Shay.
It's not a bad fit. You can't go wrong.
It's not.
It's not a bad fit at all.
It's just basic though.
The bag's
very
too
simple.
nice
Very
for the
basic.
outfit.
The bag's the
You
best
said
part.
what
The
line?
bag is too nice for the outfit.
gonna go Shay.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shay.
Shay it is.
Shay said, I don't
Shay
need no
it
bags.
is. Hey,
no.
Brody.
The Brody's here.
Going Shay
I
just
mess
off the
with
cuff.
this.
Shay.
What?
This
Y'all
looks
don't
like
like
Steph's
this?
outfit a few weeks ago
Nah,
that
this
you criticized.
This is way better. This is way better.
Y'all were on me tough, back.
No, this is better.
This is Steph.
I'm
No,
going Shay.
Steph outfit was horrible.
We need to put them side by side.
Steph outfit
They
was
both had it
horrible.
buttoned up to the T. And that cuff.
Steph didn't look comfortable in that
Is
outfit
this what we
either.
said, the mechanics?
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like he's one of the Jackson 5.
I like this.
Exactly. Those cuffs gotta
Shay.
go.
I like that.
I like the hat.
I'm going Brody.
That's it.
Even though I'm not gonna win,
Going
but
Shay.
bro, I like Brody.
All right.
Shay stand.
Shay stays alive.
This was a good one.
That cuff's crazy.
Jalen Williams.
Shay.
What does he look like?
I don't know.
He look like Wesley Snipes on this.
mad at it,
He
though.
does.
I ain't mad at it.
Like he
though.
like
This
coming
is
to
very
America
Jalen.
on there.
New Jack City.
New Jack City, yeah. I'm going Shay.
Yeah.
Shay.
Gotta go
It's Shay.
Nikhil Alexander
I'm going
Walker.
Nikhil.
That's a good fit.
This actually is a good fit.
He pulled the khakis off.
Yeah, I really do like. Even though those khakis are too wide, I
Yeah.
mess with that. I'm
rock
going with
it.
that outfit.
Yeah, let's go Nikhil.
Yeah, I'm going Nikhil.
Yeah, I'm going with Nikhil. Hopefully, we get to see more of his outfits next season too. Maybe.
Wendell Carter.
It's not a bad outfit. It's not
Who is
bad.
that?
Wendell Carter on
Yeah,
the
Wendell
Magic.
Carter.
Not a bad fit.
It's not bad at all.
Go yard bag.
I'm not mad at either of these.
Yeah, both of these actually good.
I'm going Nikhil.
I'm going Nikhil.
Yeah, Nikhil is. Nikhil is.
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. I'm straight on that.
Trying
Yeah.
too hard.
I'm straight on
That
that.
tunnel
Nikhil.
is crazy.
He need to walk back out the tunnel the way he been
That
playing.
tunnel
You need to turn back around and walk back out.
Nikhil got it.
Nikhil stays
Nikhil's
alive.
gonna win.
You say what?
Nikhil gonna win.
Nikhil
Nick-
stays
Oh
alive.
yeah,
Nikhil's got the belt. It's coming.
Nikhil. Anybody else?
Exactly.
That's not it. There's somebody
Anybody-
else.
oh.
Reed
Nikhil.
Shepard
Nikhil.
with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He
Can't
think
see
he-
it,
What's
really.
his name?
Nikhil, easy.
I mean, they about to stay back in
He
Houston
think he
anyway.
Bruce
so.
Brown with that outfit.
Is that Supreme jersey?
I don't know.
Nikhil.
You talking about that? What y'all
Nikhil,
on?
yeah.
It looks like
It
is.
looks like a Supreme
It does
baseball
look like
jersey.
All right, Nikhil stays alive.
Nikhil stays
got the belt.
alive. Nikhil stays alive.
It's not over yet.
That's pretty.
Is that Vando?
That's Vando.
That's not a bad fit.
That's not a bad fit.
But I like Nikhil's outfit.
Look,
But
actually
it's hard to see.
fresh.
Those pants are leather and
Right,
they're, and they're
right.
camo.
I can
They're
see it.
camo too.
And I like that he just got on some simple Converses. Yeah,
honestly,
I'm messing
like-
with that. I'm messing with that.
This is not. You could interchange either of these outfits.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can swap the top from either one of them.
That's a
Bottom
black
of
shoe. You
either
can wear
one.
white socks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. I'm going to Kill though.
Yeah. Well, I'm going Vando.
I'm going Vando too. Yeah, I'm going Vando. I
Jared
like that
Vanderbilt.
outfit. Yep.
It's the shorts, man. Come on.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much
That's
is
fire.
his jersey?
Oh, Supreme goes around it.
Supreme goes around it.
It's
Yeah.
275
Supreme
on
goes
Farfetch.
around it. So it was like
That's
150
resale,
only.
Yeah.
I'm going Vando.
Vando. Vando.
It's a good fit. He
Vando.
likes fitted hats too.
He always wearing the back on.
Always wearing the back.
Patty Mills.
Hey,
I ain't
hey, this
gonna lie, that's
actually
kinda fresh.
this actually is fresh. I'm with you, Jerry. This is actually fresh. I'm with Jerry on this one.
But I'm not picking it. I'm just saying it's kind of fresh, but I'm not picking it.
y'all.
I'm going
Yeah,
Vando.
It is a good
I'm
one.
done.
I would take this off. I mean, besides the first 4 or 5 we just had in a minute. So
would.
yeah, I mean,
He looks like he's in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right. About to hit the stage. I'm going Vando.
we stay at
Vando.
Vando.
Yeah.
We stay,
All day.
we
He
stay,
got
we
the
stay at
belt. Let's
Vando.
go.
We stay at Vando.
Oh,
Paolo.
these 13s were fire.
Matching car.
These 13s were
The
hard.
bid taker.
These 13s
I'm
were
still. I'm
hard.
staying Vando.
Vando.
I'm staying Vando.
I don't like those 13s.
Hey, look at Santi with the Grizz
Santi!
Gaming. Grizz Gaming hoodie in the tunnel. How you like
He
that?
brought that out of
Hey.
retirement.
Nice. I'm
Like-
sorry, but it's not enough to
Sorry,
top
Lane.
Yeah,
Vando.
no, it's fine.
Sorry, Lane. We love you,
That's a
Lane.
good-
But
that's a
sorry,
good
Lane.
Santi.
Sorry, Lane. We love you.
That's
We
a
love
good
the
ad.
Grizz Gaming too. But no, that's not it.
Yeah.
We got to put him back in the
He
game.
looks cozy though.
He does. Vando it is.
Vando. That might be
Vando.
it. That might be the
That's
final.
it. Give him the belt.
Vando's the last one. Vando? Well, we'll give it to him
Wrong
anyway.
way.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
he
we
lost.
Up,
we
up,
give it to
up.
both. We give it to both. Give both on the belt then.
That's all right. He
Even
can
though
take-
Adam don't like that outfit.
I don't like it at all.
Even though Adam don't like the outfit, but well, we're just gonna give it to Vando.
We give it to
anyway.
Vando.
Yeah, we'll just give it to Vando anyway.
Belt to
yeah.
Vando.
Belt to Vando.
All right.
Belt to Vando.
Good job.
Good job.
There it is.
There we go. Yay.
Finally got it.
When are we doing? We're doing a tournament after
the
playoffs.
finals,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Because I got to. It's gonna take me a while to like go back and look at them all.
And then we still got people playing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
still have competitors. All right. Well, good luck, everyone, for the getting those scratches.
Yes.
The Jatu scratches.
Yes, sir.
And we will be back here next week to go back into NBA fashion and style and kicks and all that stuff, too. For Sherm, for Adam, for Jerry, for Bennett, for whoever was struggling in there trying to get that belt to come out, we appreciate you, too. We'll be back here next week. I'm Lang. We'll see you next week here on Sneakfest on Grind City Media.
Yeah,